Have you ever received something unexpected, like a letter or message that completely changed your life? That's what happened to me. A single letter meant for someone else turned my entire world upside down. Let me tell you my story. My name is Amelia. I live in a small town where nothing exciting ever happens. My life was simple. Wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat. But one day, something strange happened. It started with the mail. I was sitting at my kitchen table, sipping my coffee, when I noticed a letter. It wasn't like the usual bills or advertisements. The envelope was thick, the handwriting elegant, and it had this faint scent of lavender. Curious, I opened it. The first line made my heart skip a beat. "Dear Lila, I'm sorry for everything. I never should have let you go." I didn't know anyone named Lila, and the letter clearly wasn't meant for me. But as I kept reading, I couldn't stop. It was from a man named Ryan. He was pouring his heart out, apologizing for his mistakes and begging Lila to give him another chance. His words were so raw, so honest. For some reason, they touched me deeply. I should have just ignored it. I mean, it wasn't my business, but I couldn't. That night, I sat down and wrote back. I didn't pretend to be Lila. Not exactly. I just wrote something I thought might help him heal. I said, "I forgive you. Sometimes life pulls people apart, but love has a way of finding its way back." I didn't sign my name. I simply wrote, "Yours truly," and then I sent it. A week later, another letter arrived. It was Ryan again. He wrote about how much my words had meant to him. He said they gave him hope, something he hadn't felt in a long time, and before I knew it, we were writing to each other regularly. We shared everything, not just about his regrets, but about our dreams, our fears, and even silly things like our favorite foods or childhood memories. For the first time in years, I felt alive. But there was a problem. Ryan thought he was writing to Lila, and me, I was falling for him. I wanted to tell him the truth so many times. I even wrote a letter explaining everything, but every time I tried to send it, I stopped myself. What if he hates me, I thought. What if I ruin everything? And then, one day, Ryan wrote something that shook me to my core. "I'm coming back to town," he said. "I need to see you in person." The day we were supposed to meet, I was a mess. My heart was pounding as I waited for him in the park. I had the letter, the one where I explained everything, but I didn't know if I'd have the courage to give it to him. When I finally saw him, my breath caught. He was exactly how I imagined. Kind eyes, a warm smile. But then something happened. Another woman walked up to him. She looked surprised, and Ryan smiled at her like she was the one he'd been waiting for. He called her Lila. I wanted to run away. My heart felt like it was breaking, but I knew I couldn't leave without telling him the truth. I walked up to him, my hands shaking. "Ryan," I said softly. He turned to me, confused. "Who are you?" I took a deep breath and said, I'm not Lila. I'm the one who's been writing to you." His face froze. I couldn't tell what he was thinking. "I'm so sorry for lying," I said, "but your words, they meant so much to me. I couldn't stop myself. And somewhere along the way, I fell for you." For a long moment, he just stared at me. I thought he was going to walk away, but then he smiled. "You're the one who gave me hope again," he said. "Not Lila, you." I couldn't believe it. That day we decided to start something new. It wasn't easy and it wasn't perfect, but it was real. Sometimes life takes you on unexpected journeys, and sometimes a letter, just one letter, can change everything. What would you have done in my place? Would you have told Ryan the truth earlier, or would you have stayed silent? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear your thoughts.